Alright, so we're gonna get things going here. So last time we met up with Meryl. We also met the engineer Hal Emmerich, who is the guy who designed Metal Gear Rex. That was me talking because I didn't mute my computer. So what am I trying to say here? Sorry. We need to go across the way and go under this underground route to get to the communications tower so that we can get to the hangar. Rex is being held and Meryl's with us. There's some weird music playing and Meryl's following along with us. And yeah, we're going to continue on.
My head. Oh, it hurts.
What's wrong?
Don't come here, Snake.
Are you okay? What happened?
I'm fine. Okay. Let's go. Come on, Mr. Foxhound. The commander is waiting.
I actually didn't know that. If you enter first-person view, you're looking through Meryl's eyes. You're not looking through Snake's. That's actually really cool foreshadowing for what comes next.
Snake, how do you like me?
What the?
Do you like me? Hold me, Snake.
What's wrong?
Oh, hurry, hurry. Make love to me. Oh, Snake, I want you.
Who's that?
You don't like girls?
Snake, Meryl's not herself. Don't use your weapon.
It's Psycho Mantis. He's controlling Meryl. That tune is his mind control music.
Don't use your weapon. Try to knock her out.
So, yeah. Meryl is being mind controlled by Psycho Mantis, and we have been given permission by the Colonel to knock her out. I think what you actually have to do here is use stun grenade, maybe? No, that doesn't make sense. Oh yeah, I think we have to. Or no, do we? It says we have to knock her out, but I don't know if there's any stun grenades in here. Unless these are stun grenades, which I don't think they are. No. So I think we just have to wail on it. Yeah.
Useless woman.
Optic camouflage, huh? I hope that's not your only trick.
You doubt my power? Now, I will show you why I am the most powerful practitioner of psychokinesis and telepathy in the world. No, there's no need for words, Snake. I'm Psycho Mantis. That's right. This is no trick. It's true power. It's useless, I told you. I can read your every thought. Now, let me read your mind. No, perhaps I should say your past. You are a very methodical man. The type that always kicks his tires before he leaves. You are a highly skilled warrior, well suited to this stealth mission. You are extremely careful of traps. You are either very cautious, or you are a coward. Still don't believe me? Now I'll read more deeply into your soul. I can see into your mind. So, you like Suikoden? You like Castlevania, don't you? You like action games. You enjoy role-playing games. I see that you enjoy Konami games. You have not said often. You are somewhat reckless. I can read you like an open book. You still don't believe me? I will show you my psychokinetic power. Put your controller on the floor. Put it down as flat as you can. That's good. Now I will move your controller by the power of my will alone. What do you think now? Can you feel my power now? The demonstration is over.
So, yeah, I mean, I genuinely don't have to say anything for this boss battle. I think it is one of the coolest things in this entire game. So on the original PlayStation, Psycho Mantis would read the data that you had on your memory card and make comments based on that. Again, in the Twin Snakes remake, he'll do the same thing. Yeah, it's just one of the coolest moments in all of gaming. He does the same thing in the Twin Snakes, but instead of Konami games, it's Nintendo games. He only has a certain number of comments, I think, which makes sense, obviously. Like, there's only so much you can say. But it is objectively really cool. And then he does shit like this. He fucking changes the channel. Like... Oh, that was the first time we actually did. Yeah, this is actually not a very easy fight at all. But yeah, you can see he's really hard to beat, actually. He can read our mind. He's dodging all our thoughts.
Psycho Mantis, former KGB psychic. He has powerful telepathic abilities. After the collapse of the Soviet Union, he came to America looking for a job. He worked with the FBI on several cases as a psychic profiler. 5 years ago, he was working on the case of a multiple serial murderer, and he got too far into the killer's mind. As a result, he became just like the killer.
So he was sort of infected by this serial murderer's thoughts?
In any case, after that he became a sort of psychic spy working for the highest bidder. He traveled all around the world. That's when he was recruited by Foxhound. He can read people's minds. He knows every move that you're going to make.
What should I do? I've got no chance of beating him.
There must be some way.
He's a master at controlling people, Snake. Don't let him manipulate you.
So... we have been able to land a single hit on Psycho Mantis this entire time, and we have been firing nonstop. You will remember that every boss up to this point has kind of been a bullet sponge. We just aim at them and fire, but he is able to avoid all our shots. Also, we die. Hopefully this will start us right from the beginning of the boss fight. I don't think it will. No. Okay, so as usual, I'm gonna skip everything if that's okay with everyone.
My head.
Come on, Mr. Foxhound. The commander is waiting.
We also don't
Now let me read your mind.
I guess he has to read our mind again.
Perhaps I should say your past. You are a very methodical man. The type that always kicks his tires before he leaves. You are a highly skilled warrior, well suited to this stealth mission. You are extremely careful of traps. You are either very cautious, or you are a coward. Still don't believe me? Now I'll read more deeply into your soul. I can see into your mind. So, you like Suikoden. You like Castlevania, don't you? You like action games. You enjoy role-playing games. I see that you enjoy Konami games. You have not said it often. You are somewhat reckless. I can read you like an open book. You still don't believe me? I will show you my psychokinetic power. Put your controller on the floor. Put it down as flat as you can. That's good. Now I will move your controller by the power of my will alone. What do you think now? Can you feel my power now? The demonstration is over.
Alright, we're back on. So, Psycho Mantis is reading our thoughts. He knows everything that we are going to do. He is very annoying because of this. We can empty out an entire magazine on him, and it will not do anything. So, what we have to do is we have two options, but we're going to do the more fun option. We are going to access the menu of this game. We are going to go to our controller settings. Oh, and I forgot that circle is okay. And we are going to change the controller connection to be player 2. In the original game and in the Twin Snakes, you need to manually unplug your controller and put it into another port besides port 1. This is just one of the fucking coolest things in any game ever. So it's going to refresh. And we can still move around fine. But now if we go ahead and equip something, and we don't get hit, we can actually hit him. And I believe that if you just call the Colonel enough, he will tell you this. I just want to see what he has to say now that we've done this.
Not everything you see with your 2 eyes is real. Destroying his spirit is more important than destroying his body.
Don't let him read you. Be a blank slate, okay? Clear your mind.
And yeah, basically what we're doing here is, quote, clearing our mind.
Read your mind with his psychic abilities. Somehow you've got to get around him.
And if we call Nastasha, I want to see what she is.
A psychic soldier, yes. Although they will not admit it, many countries have paranormal programs and use psychics in their special ops. Psychics range in power from those who can bend spoons to those who can cause natural disasters. But Psycho Mantis is one of the most powerful. Be careful.
Basically, this guy is not someone to be taken lightly. So, that being said, this fight is much easier. Yeah, and you hear him, he says, I can't read you. So we have to switch the famine. This fight can honestly be pretty tough. He has a huge range of attacks to disorient you. Additionally, if you see these guys, I think if you shoot them while you're in player 1, it will disrupt his psychic thinking or whatever, and you can shoot him afterwards. And also here, he's really mad because he's not used to someone being able to just completely shut off like that. And again, I think in game this shows just how powerful Snake is, honestly. This is a very long fight. You have to keep moving. We also really can't afford to get hit because we don't have it. Actually, I'm not sure if it's attack. Okay, so that was really cool. So we just killed ourselves with our own grenade. We might be here for a little bit.
Snake, are you okay? Snake? Snake?
Here's the fun part, which is that if we lose, we have to start all over again. I also don't think we can go anywhere else, so I think if we're out of rations, we might just be fucked. Although maybe there are rations in here. Let me check. There's some bullets. Okay. What is this? Anti-anxiety drug temporarily stops involuntarily trembling. That could come in handy later. JMAS. Night vision goggles. Image intensifier allows sight in extreme low light. Okay, so there's some useful stuff in here, honestly. Like, I don't think it'll be super useful for the boss battle, but while there's no one here, we may as well explore. Okay, suppression, that's handy. FAMS bullets. Yeah, there's actually a lot of stuff here to let us get stocked up. Stun grenades. there are some not insignificant items in there, which should make this easier. And I'm also gonna, because of that, I'm going to save so that we don't have to go back and get all that stuff again.
What can I do for you, Snake?
I like that this building is called Nuke Building.
Mei Ling, how did you get into this line of work?
The truth is, I always wanted to become a fighter pilot. I fell in love with jets watching them in the movies.
You'd be surprised how many people say the same thing.
But I didn't want to kill people. That's when I heard that the U.S. Air Force needed people to do BDAs, battle damage assessments.
Those are the guys whose job it is to confirm how successful a bombing run was.
Yeah, so I started to do research into aerial photography and air intelligence. I made it my major.
But there are no pilots who only do BDAs.
That's right, but by the time I learned that, I was already an expert in my field.
Man, there really are no bad characters in this game. I know I'm like glazing this game a lot because I love it, but like, there really are zero bad characters in this game. It is so cool.
Come on, Mr. Foxhound. The commander is waiting.
You can't see it, but I'm just like spamming the start button to get through these cutscenes. Except for these ones that are like in engine and I can't really do anything about. Which are It's actually really interesting. The weapons and stuff don't spawn. Also, I never showed that off, but if you press X, or I think even circle, you can just... It's a much faster way than beating the crap out of her.
Useless woman. Now let me read your mind. No, perhaps I should say your past. You are a very methodical man, the type that always kicks his tires before he leaves. You are a highly skilled warrior, well suited to this stealth mission. You are extremely careful of traps. You are either very cautious, or you are a coward. Still don't believe me? Now I'll read more deeply into your soul. I can see into your mind. So, you like Suikoden. You like Castlevania, don't you? You like action games. You enjoy role-playing games. I see that you enjoy Konami games. You have not said often. You are somewhat reckless. I can read you like an open book. You still don't believe me? I will show you my psychokinetic power. Put your controller on the floor. Put it down as flat as you can. That's good. Now I will move your controller by the power of my will alone. What do you think now? Can you feel my power now? The demonstration is over.
Also, if it isn't obvious, when it says Hideo instead of video, that is a reference to Mr. Hideo Kojima, the director of the game.
I've got it. Use the controller port. Plug your controller into controller port 2. If you do that, he won't be able to read your mind.
So yeah, if you're like me and bad at the game, the colonel just calls you and tells you what to do. But let's go ahead and do that, because we have to do it. don't know what happens to those stuff. And again, if we try to go into the first-person view to see where he is, we can only look out of Meryl's eyes, which I think is really, really cool, because it actually makes this boss fight a lot harder since you're working with limited visibility.
Why couldn't I read your mind?
So yeah, we obviously do not want to kill Meryl, so we have to knock her out again. This is also why it's a good idea to use the stun grenades, because if you keep wailing on her...
Oh, indeed. But I know your weak point. Meryl, stand right where he can see you and blow your brains out. Ah!
Stop! Meryl!
No! It cannot be! No!
I actually don't... I assume that if you wait long enough, she will just shoot herself in the head, which is kind of crazy, but there's nothing, like, stopping you from moving or anything. I assume that, like, if you have stun grenades, again, it makes it easier, but you can just, like, walk up and knock her out. But this is also why having the stun grenades is nice, because if she gets to really low health, then you don't have to worry about accidentally killing Meryl. They probably can run into it. Yeah, don't feel like me walking into shit. Oh, crap. Fuck. I forgot how fucking stressful this boss fight is. This is, you can't see it, but I'm like using all my brain power right now. Which, I mean, I guess makes sense for this fight, right? But Bang! Okay. God, this one's always so hard.
Colonel, your niece is going to be okay.
Thanks, Snake. I owe you one.
Now that Mantis is beaten, Meryl's brainwashing should wear off, right, Naomi?
Yes. But why did you go so far out of your way to save her? For Campbell's sake, or maybe it's because you like her?
I don't want to see any woman die right in front of me.
Oh, really? Since when did anybody's death bother you so much?
Naomi, it's true that Snake has killed a lot of people, but that doesn't mean he doesn't have a heart.
It's okay, Colonel. She's right.
So, you used the other controller. I wasn't able to read the future.
A strong man doesn't need to read the future. He makes his own.
Perhaps so, but I'll read your future. To get to Metal Gear's underground maintenance base, you have to go through that hidden door. There's a hidden door behind the bookcase. The overland route. It's blocked by frozen glaciers. Go past the communication towers. And use the tower's walkway.
Why are you telling me this?
I can read people's minds. In my lifetime, I have read the pasts, presents, and futures of thousands upon thousands of men and women.
Oh, gross.
And each mind that I peered into was stuffed with the same single object of obsession. That selfish and atavistic desire to pass on one seed. It was enough to make me sick. Every living thing on this planet exists to mindlessly pass on their DNA. We're designed that way. And that's why there is war. But you are different. You're the same as us. We have no past, no future. We live in the moment. That's our only purpose. Humans weren't designed to bring each other happiness. From the moment we're thrown into this world, we're fated to bring each other nothing but pain and misery. The first person whose mind I dove into was my father's. I saw nothing but disgust and hatred for me in his heart. My mother died in childbirth, and he despised me for it. I thought my father was going to kill me. That's when my future disappeared. I lost my past as well. When I came to, the village was engulfed in flames.
Are you saying that you burned your village down to bury your past?
I see that you have suffered the same trauma. We are truly the same, you and I. The world is a more interesting place with people like you in it. I never agreed with the boss's revolution. His dreams of world conquest do not interest me. I just wanted an excuse to kill as many people as I could.
You monster.
Let him talk. He doesn't have much time left.
I've seen through evil. You, Snake, you're just like the boss. No, you're worse. Compared to you, I'm not so bad. I read her mind as
as well. Meryl's?
I saw you there. You have a large place in your heart.
A large place?
Yes, a large place. But I do not know if your futures lie together. I have a last request.
What is it?
My mask. Put it back on.
Okay.
Like this, other people's thoughts force their way into my mind. Before I die, I want to be by myself. I want to be left alone in my own world.
I'll open the door for you. If you want to find your future, go through that door. This is the first time I've ever used my power to help someone. It's strange. It feels kind of nice.
Let's go, Meryl.
I'm sorry.
Meryl?
How could I let Mantis control my mind like that?
If you're gonna doubt yourself, I'll leave you here.
You're right.
Never doubt yourself. Just let it make you stronger. Learn something from it.
You're right. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. Snake, can I ask you something?
What?
About what Mantis said. I was just wondering.
What? What's the problem now?
Oh, no, nothing. So, tell me, Snake. What's your name? Your real name?
A name means nothing on the battlefield.
How old are you?
Old enough to know what death looks like.
Any family?
No, but I was raised by many people.
Is there anyone you like?
I've never been interested in anyone else's life.
So you are all alone. Just like Mantis said.
Other people just complicate my life. I don't like to get involved.
You're a sad, lonely man.
Come on, let's go.
So, another... Oh. I've actually never seen that before. Yeah, we gotta go and do that. But... another theme of this game that Mantis is kind of hinting at is what it means to pass down your genetics, how that factors into our existence as human beings, what that means as human beings. And this will become a lot more prominent later on. Let's also go ahead and call everyone and just kind of check in.
It looks like Meryl's okay. Thanks, Snake. Snake, there's no time left. You've got to hurry up and get to the underground base. You should be able to go north from the commander's room.
The tongues of dying men enforce attention, like deep harmony. Snake, people don't normally lie with their dying breath. I think he was telling the truth. Maybe you should believe him. Please, Snake, don't give up.
Psycho Mantis. What a pathetic man. He was born with all the right tools, but he never knew how to use them.
It is so ironic. People are working as slaves to pay for weapons that must never be used. Weapons that target the people themselves. It is madness.
psychic soldier. What a waste. I guess fighting was all he ever knew.
Are you feeling sorry for him?
Mantis had incredible power. Fantastic power. Maybe that power could have been used to make people happy. It's a sad thing when you see all that power being used just for war.
I don't think so. At this point it'd be a long trek back, so let's keep going forward.
Could there be wolves in there?
Wolf dogs. Half wolf, half husky.
How do you know so much?
I ride dog sleds. I'm a musher.
This is actually a thing that is mentioned, I think.
I'll take point. Snake, you follow me.
Part of the reason why Snake was selected for this mission was that he was out in Alaska already doing dog sled racing, which I think is really, really funny. And also really cute. Like, I think Snake is actually a really cute character. It's actually a good thing we have those night vision goggles, because those will come in handy right here. But it's kind of hard to use them in some of these overexposed areas. Doesn't make a lot of sense. Yeah, the dogs will attack you if you let them, so I need to be careful. I'm like almost certain you can shoot and kill the dogs, but I don't think I will ever do that. You can later shoot and kill dogs in Metal Gear Solid 3 at least. And that's like one of the only bad things about that game. Although it does kind of punish you for it, so it's actually based as hell. Also shout out to those dogs for knocking us through the tunnel. Well, not supposed to be in isn't the right word, but I might have just gone there. I don't have any stun grenades. Excuse me. You know, I'm not proud of dogs, but, you know, do what you must. Yeah, I remember this part being a little annoying.
Snake, what's wrong? I thought you were good with dogs.
The dogs love Meryl. That's so cute.
This place is mine. I'll take point again. Stay back, okay?
But the radar isn't working. And since we can't use the mine detector either...
Leave it to me.
So we just need to follow Meryl's footsteps.
So, what do you think? Pretty good, huh?
How did you know where the mines were?
It sounds weird, but when Mantis dove into my mind, I was able to see where the mines were placed. Are you impressed?
Well, a little bit.
Only a little?
So Psycho Mantis is still helping us. Means we have to be fast because footsteps are fading fast. I always hated this part. This is like the only part where I use the D-pad instead of the stick because it makes sense.
Meryl!
What is it?
Meryl, get down! Meryl!
Snake, leave me and run.
Meryl!
I guess I am a rookie after all.
Don't worry, Meryl. It's me they want.
Even I know that. It's the oldest trick in the book. The sniper's using me for bait to lure you out.
Damn.
Shoot me, Snake.
No!
My gun. I can't reach it by myself.
Don't move!
I promised. I wouldn't slow you down. I can still help. I want to help you.
Quiet down. Save your strength.
I was a fool. I wanted to be a soldier. But war is ugly. There's nothing glamorous about it. Snake, please save yourself. Go on living and don't give up on people. Don't forget me. Now get out of here.
Meryl! Damn. Snake, it's a trap. The sniper's trick to lure you out. The sniper's waiting for you to go and help Meryl, so he can pick you off. Don't do it.
Must be Sniper Wolf, Foxhound's best shooter.
Snipers usually work in pairs, but this one's alone, huh?
I know her. She can wait for hours, days, or weeks. It doesn't matter to her. She's just watching and waiting for you to expose yourself.
Maybe so, but Meryl can't hold out that long.
Snake, can you see Wolf from where you are?
There's nowhere to hide between here and the tower. She must be on the second floor of the tower.
If Wolf is in the communications tower, she can see you perfectly. It's the classic sniper's position. At that distance, you won't be able to hit her with a standard weapon either. You'll need a sniper rifle.
Colonel, take it easy.
I'm gonna save Meryl, no matter what it takes.
Okay. Thanks.
What's wrong, Naomi?
Nothing. I'm just surprised you're willing to sacrifice yourself. You got the genes of a soldier, not a savior.
You trying to say that I'm only interested in saving my own skin?
I wouldn't go that far, but
I don't know what the hell my genes look like, and I don't care. I operate on instinct.
like an animal?
I'm going to save Meryl. I don't need an excuse.
Okay.
And I'm not doing it for someone else either. I'm gonna save Meryl for myself. Colonel, don't worry.
Snake. Thanks.
I understand. I'm sorry.
So, man, there are just so many iconic moments in this game, back to back.
Sniper Wolf is Foxhound's best sharpshooter. Everyone knows that women have more patience than men, but Sniper Wolf can go for a whole week with no sleep, no food, her sights never straying from her target. And on top of that, she takes diazepam, so her hands never tremble.
So, kind of clues us in for what that diazepam is for.
The most important tools you need to be a good sniper are the senses that you were born with. No amount of training can change those. If your senses are dull from the beginning, you'll never be a great sniper.
So, Miller has an interesting perspective that, like, some people are just genetically built to be snipers.
Snake, you cannot win without a sniper rifle. You cannot save the girl either. Find a sniper rifle. It is the only way to save Meryl.
The reason why I'm calling everyone is I can't remember, like...
Otacon, have you ever seen a sniper rifle anywhere on this base?
A sniper rifle?
Meryl's been shot by an extremely good sniper.
Sniper?
A high-quality sniper rifle is the only way I can fight back.
I saw a PSG-1 in the armory in the second-floor basement of the tank hangar.
The second-floor basement of the tank hangar? I have to go all the way back there?
Well, yeah.
What's wrong with you, Otacon?
Nothing.
So, yeah, we're gonna have to backtrack. Also, yes, all the mines are just disabled now. Don't worry about it. Actually, don't think that's ever... Not that it needs to be quote-unquote explained, but it's really funny because just like... Yeah. The things are just... The mines are just gone. So, yeah, we've got a bit of a hike. We've got to go ahead and make our way back to... Got to go ahead and make our way all the way back to the tank hangar. So we've got a bit of a trek. I might show this off. There is something interesting that we can do to... I don't think it'll save that much time, honestly. But I'll show it off because it's interesting. And because we've come really far and have some new tools available to us that will make the game easier. Yeah, we've got a long way to go, all the way back to the tank hangar. Actually not, yeah, most of the guards are back on like full duty at this point, so we just gotta be cautious of that. I actually think it might be worth going back here and seeing if there's anything we can open with this level 5 keycard. Yeah, now we can get here, stun grenades. That's really all there is. Might just refresh. Hurry, you're gonna die. Okay. So now we're gonna go ahead and head back up to the tanker. I see no reason. I think we have to head back. Yeah. Sorry, the tank hangar, not the tanker. I am thinking of Metal Gear Solid 2. And again, we can't use our weapons on this floor. There's a bunch of disabled nukes and shit. So we're gonna go ahead and use the super overpowered cardboard box.
Just a box.
It really is hilarious just how busted this item is. So, okay, I will show this off because I think it will actually save us some annoyances. So, this game has exactly one mode of fast travel. It is done like this. Do you see that truck right over there? So, you might remember there was a truck like that at the beginning of the game where we got our gun. This guy right there, which is kind of funny. But if we go ahead and climb in here, there might be something in here, I'm not sure. But if we go ahead and equip the box and wait,
Is this all there is to load? To the heliport, huh?
so not only are the cardboard boxes the single best form of stealth camouflage in this game, they also allow you to fast travel. We are all the way back at the heliport, which has really saved us a lot of time, and additionally, we no longer have to, you know...
Just a box.
It is weird that this guy's suspicious of a box on a truck, but... yeah, we now no longer have to go through all that, like, infrared sensor shit. The only kind of annoying thing is that each box takes you somewhere specific. So this box is for the heliport. And because of that, it will only ever take us to the heliport. Now that's okay, but we're going to have to go back the same way, right? So, we can just go ahead, go back in the way. You can also use the night vision goggles now. Actually, I think they'll make things a little... maybe? Don't quote me on that. Yeah, definitely makes things easier. to say about these goggles.
Snake, you cannot...
I get it. I get that there are pressing issues at hand, but I kind of wanted to learn about my night vision. So I spent a lot of money. I didn't spend any money, but you know, they make me feel expensive. In later Metal Gear Solid games, you get items like these that need to run on batteries and things, which I think is fun. You can also, I think, if I'm not mistaken, there was another tank here earlier, and I think the one that's gone is the tank that we had to fight earlier, which is, again, a really fun little, like, progression. Alright. So we're going to go back down to the armory, because we have a level 5 keycard now, so you can get a lot more things. This freaking elevator will come. We'll also come back up here and walk around a little bit, because I think there's a bunch of rooms. I think at this point we are able to access every room here, but you can also tell there are a lot more guards, so they're definitely heightening security here. They've also set the place with traps. And anytime you see these, you have to use the cigarettes. These ones are... Alright, so we got the PSG-1.
You got a PSG-1. You can use that against Sniper Wolf. Hurry up and save Meryl.
I actually want to equip it. Stash it. Let's also go ahead and read the description. PSG-1, sniper rifle. Aim with directional buttons, press square to fire.
A Snake, that room is set with info. A Snake, that...
No. She might be set to only say certain things in certain rooms. Man, the way that room is laid out is really annoying. Stock on everything while we're here, you know. We already have a bunch of Nikita missiles, so that's cool. This might all just be bullets. Because I'm almost certain one of these has something really, really useful that will honestly kind of trivialize the game, but I'm not 100% sure. There are 2 items in this game that really trivialize it, and that's before you get the bandana and the infinite ammo, so... So comfortable with it. If it also isn't obvious, just the amount of things we can hold after each boss battle goes up quite a bit. Yeah, so it's just grenades and stuff in here. So I think at this point we've rated this area for all its worth. Cool. This is what I mean about the cardboard box being super busted.
Just a box.
But, you know, that's what happens when you don't really have other areas to move around in.
Mr. Box.
I'll go up to the first basement level and see if there's anything I'm missing. Then we'll go up to the first basement level and quickly scour everything there. We can almost get into here, but... Oh wait, no, yeah. Yeah, we can almost get into there, but not yet. This one's fun. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff here I don't know. We can access. This is the bathroom. It's really gross. There's maggots on the floor. Because Kojima thinks potty humor is really funny. I wonder if there's anything in these beds. Kojima's really fond of like hiding things under beds, I feel like. Oh, there is. There's a ration under here I didn't even get. So, okay, we'll go back up to the first floor. We'll go up to the first floor. We will go stalk around up there for a little bit and find some stuff. And... it's really convenient because none of these guys ever listen to the chat hands go off. The only way to not make this really loud is to crawl over it. Slows down things a lot. Or...
Mr. Box.
Actually, maybe we did come back here already? Actually, not sure. I guess not. Okay, we got thermal goggles. Those are pretty handy, actually.
What was that noise? Mr. Box.
Thermal goggles. Thermal imaging system for night vision use. So, basically two different ways of using the same item if you kind of think about it. I mean, honestly, what are the odds? There's a ladder here. Although this might just take us to vents. Yeah, I think if we were to come down, this would be the way, like if we went through the top floor, this would be the way that we come down. And there's not really anything for us here because we already have a bunch of rations and stuff. So it's actually a little harder to come this way because you have to deal with security cameras really, really easy. Or really, really early, I should say, if you do choose to come this way. Yeah, so they'll only knock it over when you're in evasion phase, which I think is funny. Actually, well, now I feel a little silly for coming back all this way. There's also a door. Okay. I just think it's really fun that they can hurt you when you're just anyways, those are the consequences, honestly, of being caught, is that it just, more than anything, it takes up a lot of resources. Like, it's really annoying. And is, you know, right, this area has been, like, super mined, as you can tell, kind of. I think, objectively, the best way to do this is to go like this. Yeah. But yeah, this area has been all mined up even further. And there's, like, a big-ass security camera. And it's just really scary, you know? Like, stay safe out there, y'all. Like, damn. Like, look at this! Look at this! Look at all these mines. Jesus. Anyways. And I don't even think we have any more chafe. Yeah, chaff really is, like, the most useful item in this game by far. It's kind of busted. Let's do a quick check-in call with everyone.
You got a PSG-1. You can use that against Sniper Wolf. Hurry up and save Meryl.
Excellent. That is a PSG-1, one of the best sniper rifles in the world. It is accurate enough to shoot cleanly through a 2.5 centimeter square from a distance of 100 meters. Unlike other sniper rifles, the PSG-1 is not bolt action. It is semi-automatic. Its best feature is that it allows for rapid fire. When you are shooting over long distances, the slightest tremble can make you miss your target by inches. Try to keep your hands as still as possible.
So that's hard.
You need to make snap decisions. In war, the difference between living and dying is counted in milliseconds. What is it?
Wolf, I just forget it.
So Otacon seems to know something about Sniper Wolf that he's not letting on, which is kind of interesting, but it's been a while since we've heard from Otacon, so not too surprising. Now we have to go back up. Still really have no idea what that item is down there, and I don't really know if they're particularly careful.
Just a box.
Just the box.
Get out of the way.
That's annoying. Shit, yeah. Forgot they killed it. You can't. Man, this is annoying, isn't it? Shit. I'm honestly just gonna... Sometimes when you get caught like that, genuinely the best move is just to die. I'm not proud of that, but like...
Are you okay? Snake?
It is sometimes just legit the best move to, like, let the bastards get you. But I guess that is the biggest consequence of the cardboard box, is that if you plop it down somewhere where they can't move past, the guards get kind of cranky and are like, move. And they say this to what they believe is an empty cardboard box, but, you know, then they flip it over and there's something inside, so it's technically their intuition's correct, but whatever.
Just a box.
Okay. Pretty lucky. Game might be taking pity on us. I also think it's really funny that that door clearly says 6, and yet we have never had any issue getting into it. I really don't know why it doesn't just say... I mean, maybe it does say 5 and it looks like 6, but like... I don't know. So, after a long little trek... Hopefully some of this stuff just responds. Also, the wolf cries throughout here, I think, are really beautiful. Alright, this is objectively one of the coolest parts of the game. So she's taken Meryl, which is kind of scary, but...
You got a PSG.
Get on your stomach. Fire from the prone position. It would be good if you had a tripod or something stable to balance your weapon on. If you do not have that, hold the weapon firmly under your armpit and keep it still with your chin. Line up your target in your scope's crosshairs.
Oh yeah, we don't have a tripod, so... The only thing we have is to follow her laser sight. We also have the diazepam, which will reduce the amount of shaking that we do. So if I go ahead and equip the TSG-1, you'll see that we tremble a lot. Like, a lot. If we take the diazepam, that trembling will stop. Alright. So we need to just follow her. And this is genuinely a super fucking cool boss fight because we're having a sniper battle, which is not something that you get to do. Again, this is one of those things where like Snake needs a lot of diazepam. This is actually one of those moments where I think the D-pad is a little better than the control stick almost gives you too much range of motion, if that makes sense. It also really sucks when you get shot because you basically lose your entire focus and need to reset. And it's also really scary. Like, yeah, this is like really scary. Like, everything is not. You also, you know, need to be. Got her. Okay. Kind of annoyed because I didn't need to use a ration there, but way better to be safe than sorry. I actually don't know if they encourage you to kind of move up further. You could do that, but it doesn't make a ton of sense. I think it makes the most sense to just kind of lay prone there on your belly and just fire away. Oh, so weird how they put things in these little hard to get to crevices. In some later Metal Gear games, I feel like they let you go into those little crevices.
Don't move!
Fuck!
It's hard to miss when you're this close. Toss your weapon over here. Slowly. You are a fool to come back here. Stupid man.
A lady sniper, huh?
Didn't you know that 2/3 of the world's greatest assassins are women? Do you want to die now? Or after your female friend? Which will it be?
I'll die after I kill you.
Is that right? Well, at least you've got spirit. I am Sniper Wolf, and I always kill what I aim at. Oh, you're my special prey. Got it? I've left my mark on you. I won't kill you. You're all I think about.
Take him away.
Don't kill me yet. I'm too alive. Leave it to me. I want no more accidents like that, don't you?
Yes, he's my target. Mine.
Can you hear me, Solid Snake?
He's tougher than I thought.
Do you know who I am? I always knew that one day I would meet you. The man who stole what was rightly mine. The man who stole my birthright. Me? I'm the man you stole everything good from. And now, after the sacrifice of our brothers, after 30 long years, finally, the two of us meet. The brother of light and the brother of dark.
Do you need his DNA too?
Yes. I want a sample while he's still alive. We need it to correct the Genome Soldier's mutations.
Then we'll be able to cure them?
No. We still have to get our hands on Big Boss's DNA.
Have they given in to our demands yet?
Not yet.
They won't give in. They're all hypocrites, every one of them.
Is that your opinion as a Kurd?
They always put politics first.
That's right. That's why they want to avoid any leak about their precious new nuclear weapon.
Boss, it looks like our end is awake.
There definitely is a resemblance, don't you think, little brother? Or should I say, big brother? Yeah, I'm not sure. Anyway, it doesn't matter. You and I are both the last surviving sons of Big Boss. It's me. Really? Then what? Those idiots! All right, Raven. I'll be right there. They're not responding to our demands. We launched the first one in 10 hours as planned.
Damn Americans.
Looks like you read them wrong.
Something's funny. Normally the Americans are the first ones to the negotiating table. They must think they've got something up their sleeves.
So it's come down to it, has it? We're going to launch that nuke and ride it all the way into history.
I've got to take care of some launch preparations. You're in charge here, Ocelot.
What about you? Want to stay for the show?
I'm not interested. It's time to feed the family.
So you prefer your wolves to my show, huh?
Ocelot, don't screw up like you did with the Chief.
Yes, I know. That was an accident. I didn't think a pencil pusher like him would be so tough.
Well, his mental defenses were reinforced by hypnotherapy.
Boss, what about that ninja?
He's killed 12 men. Whoever he is, he's some kind of lunatic.
Bastard took my hand. How could he have gotten in here?
Perhaps there's a spy among us. Mantis is dead. We've also got to find out what killed Baker and Octopus. We're short-handed, so make this little torture show of yours as short as possible.
Torture? This is an interrogation.
As you wish. See you later, brother.
Your woman is still in this world.
Meryl,
Catch you later, handsome.
Once she picks a target, she doesn't think about anything else. Sometimes she even falls in love with them before she kills them. Finally, just the two of us. How are you feeling?
Not bad. Caught a nice nap on this revolving bed of yours. Too bad I was sleeping alone.
I'm glad to hear that. This is some bed, all right. I'm about to show you some of its nicer features.
Where are my things?
Oh, don't worry. They're all there. Washington was taking quite a chance sending you here. Someone must have had a lot of faith in your skill, huh, carrier boy?
So, Metal Gear's armed with a new type of nuclear warhead, huh?
Why don't you go ask Campbell for the full story?
The Colonel?
By the way, you got an optical disc from President Baker, didn't you?
What if I did?
Is that the only disc? There's no other data?
What do you mean?
There's no copy? If not, that's fine.
Is Meryl okay?
She's not dead yet. Wolf must have been feeling generous. But if you want her to stay that way, you better start answering my questions right now. You were holding one card key. Where are the other two? What's the trick behind that key?
Trick?
That weasel of a president said there's some kind of trick to using the key.
Hell if I know.
I see. No problem, then. We're going to play a game, Snake. And we'll find out what kind of man you really are. When the pain becomes too great to bear, just give up and your suffering will end. But if you do, the girl's life is mine. Press the circle button repeatedly to regain your strength. When you've had enough, press the select button to submit. When your life reaches 0, the game is over. There are no continues, my friend. Don't even think about using auto-fire, or I'll know. Snake, it's been a long time since you saved your game.
Yeah? So what?
If your body can't survive the torture, it'll be game over. You really want to travel down that long road again? Come on, I won't tell. Why don't you just give up? I'm going to run a high-voltage electric current through your body. If it's just for a short time, it won't kill you.
But I never heard that before.
You're a tough guy, Snake. But I've got some bad news for you. You're no POW. You're a hostage. There's no Geneva Convention. No one is coming to save you. Starting to feel a little scared. Good. You should be. Okay. Let's get started. Okay, here we go. How did you like that? Shall we go again? Had enough yet? We're not finished yet. Still okay? Want me to go on? Can you take one more?
Oh, Jesus Christ. This is so hard.
You're a strong man. Well, that's it for now, I think. You're the boss's brother, all right. Your brother, he's an amazing man. Who else could shoot down 2 F-16s with a Hind helicopter? The Les Enfants Terribles project was not a total failure. He is the one man who could make my dream into a reality.
Huh? Looks like I got a roommate. The DARPA chief? Whew. What a stench.
Damn, I caught a cold. That witch, she took my clothes.
So, one important thing I will point out is that in withstanding Ocelot's torture, there is one decision path in this game where you get one of two endings. It is during that torture scene. If you submit, you will get one ending. If you resist the torture like we did, you get another ending. In the long run, this does not matter. Kojima ended up retconning the fact that there were two endings, and like that honestly, they both kind of have pretty big consequences. I believe what we are going on is considered like quote unquote canon, but Kojima loves retconning things. As we've seen in this game, he literally said that someone who died didn't. Yeah, so that's just something worth pointing out there. Also, you really can't see it, but man, it's fucking hard to do. Especially with like a physical controller, like you really have to mash that button. It's kind of insane. But yeah. Can't call anyone, no codec. Oh, actually, we do have our codec. My bad. I think there might be a ration under here. No. We hide under here.
What the hell are you doing?
Yeah. He gets bored.
Snake, are you okay?
I've been better.
How's Mara?
They've got her.
Damn. Snake, the government has decided not to give in to their demands. We're trying to buy some more time.
Come on, Colonel. Why don't you stop playing dumb? I'm sorry about Meryl, but I want the lies to end now.
What are you talking about?
Metal Gear was designed to launch a new type of nuclear warhead, wasn't it? You knew it all along, didn't you? Why did you try to hide it?
I'm sorry.
Can't tell the grunts, huh? You've changed a lot. Metal Gear, secret advanced nuclear weapons research. Does the White House know about this? How deep does it go?
As far as I know, as of yesterday, the President had not been briefed about the Rex project.
Need-to-know basis, is that the idea?
These are sensitive times. Even subcritical nuclear tests are causing quite a stir.
Plausible deniability, huh?
Yes. And tomorrow, the President and his Russian counterpart are scheduled to sign the START 3 Accord.
I get it. That's the reason for the deadline.
That's right, Snake. And that's why we can't let this terrorist attack go public.
We still haven't even ratified START 2, or dealt with the issue of TMDs. This has to do with the President's reputation, and America's place as the dominant superpower.
So patriotism is your excuse for circumventing the Constitution?
Please, Snake. Just stop them.
Why should I?
Because you're the only one who can.
In that case, tell me the truth about this new type of nuclear warhead.
I told you before. I don't know the details.
I don't believe you. If the situation is so serious, why don't you give in to their demands? Let them have Big Boss's remains.
You see...
Or is there some reason that you can't do that? Something you haven't told me about?
Publicly, the President has been very vocal in his opposition to eugenics experiments. We don't want the existence of the Genome Army to go public.
And that's the only reason? Huh. Hell with you. I'm sorry. The corpse of the DARPA chief is lying right here next to me.
Oh, man.
But it's strange. He looks and smells like he's been dead for days. All his blood's been drained out, too.
Drained?
Maybe to slow down decomposition?
I have no idea.
But the chief only died a few hours ago, right?
Right. But he's already started to decompose.
What could it all be about?
Something in his blood that they wanted?
I doubt it. Just the nanomachines in the transmitter.
Did the chief tell them his detonation code?
I'm afraid so. It looks like they've got both codes and are nearly ready to launch.
Damn. Is there any way to prevent it?
It seems that there's some type of emergency override device that can cancel out the detonation code. It's a countermeasure that Arms Tech installed secretly. You have to unlock it with 3 special card keys.
And where are those keys?
I've got one of them. I don't know where the other 2 are. Besides, I'm locked up here.
We've got no choice. Forget about the keys. Your top priority now is to destroy Metal Gear itself. I'm sorry to have to lay it all in your lap, but you're all I've got. Bust out of there and get to the communications tower. Also...
What?
I know it's asking a lot.
Meryl, right?
Yeah.
I'll save her.
Thanks.
Alright. Got our mission.
Otacon, are you still okay?
Yeah, thanks to the stealth camouflage, that is.
I have a favor to ask. I need your help.
I was wondering when you'd ask. What should I do?
I've been captured. I'm locked up here in this cell.
What cell?
There's a big torture machine nearby.
Okay, I know it. It's close. I'll be there right away.
Thanks.
Alright. Otacon's gonna help us out.
Shut up in there, will ya? Shut up! Shut up! Shut up in there, will ya?
He does not like us.
Snake, it's showtime. Ocelot wants you.
God. I forgot that we go back in for more.
Okay, I'll tell you once more. Press the circle button repeatedly to regain your strength. When you've had enough, press the select button to submit. When your life reaches 0, the game is over. There are no continues, my friend. I fought wars in Afghanistan, Mozambique, Eritrea, and Chad. Among the Mujahideen guerrillas, I was known and feared as Shalashaska. I was trained by the Russian GRU. I am not like one of those KGB slugs. To me, this isn't torture. It's a sport.
You're all just a bunch of sadists.
Don't confuse me with those uniformed fools. Well, shall we begin?
Probably should have saved.
Okay, here we go. How did you like that? Shall we go again? Had enough yet? We're not finished yet. still okay? Want me to go on? Can you take one more?
Honestly, on normal mode, it's not super tough, but, like, later on, it gets bad.
You're a strong man. Well, that's enough for now, I think. We live in a sad age. Imperialism, totalitarianism, perestroika. 20th century Russia has had its share of problems, but at least they had an ideology. Russia today has nothing.
They're struggling between freedom and order, and with that struggle, a new spirit of nationalism has been born.
The boss has a close friend high up in the Russian government. He's currently the head of Spetsnaz. He's agreed to purchase this new nuclear weapons system. The Hind was just a down payment.
So you're in this for money?
I don't need money. I want Russia to be reborn, to lead a brave new world order.
So, also, just to show, we have nothing. We have been completely robbed.
Otacon.
I'm headed your way now. Can't you just relax?
I am relaxed. I just don't know how to kill time here.
Okay, I'll be there as soon as I can.
Gotta wait a little bit for Otacon. Let's go ahead and save, just to be safe.
Snake, are you okay? I feel so scared for you. It must be horrible.
I've been through a lot worse, believe me.
Wow, you really are a hero. It's a good thing the codec is connected directly to your inner ear. You can contact us anytime. It's always nice to hear that you're all right. Why don't you contact the Colonel? If anyone can think of a way out, it's him. Please, Nick, don't give up.
You okay, Snake?
Yeah. Nothing new to report.
Snake, is there anything I can do?
Yeah. My arm hurts.
Poor Snake. I'll increase the level of painkillers in your blood.
Okay, but you can leave out the Benzedrine. That stuff makes me too frisky.
Ugh.
I guess you're not feeling too bad after all. Snake, put the controller up against your arm.
What?
Don't worry, it'll feel good.
Huh?
Okay, here I go.
Oh.
How does that feel, Snake? A little better?
How did you do that?
I stimulated your muscle fibers with the nanomachine cilia. That's about all I can do for you.
Naomi, please talk to me. Say something to take my mind off the pain.
What can I say?
Anything.
I'm not a very good talker.
Please. Tell me about yourself.
Myself? That's a tough one.
Any family?
That's not a happy topic for me.
I don't have any family. No. Wait. There was a man who said he was my father.
Where is he?
Dead. By my own hand.
Big Boss.
What? Big Boss? I had no idea.
There was no way you could. It happened in Zanzibar 6 years ago. Only Snake and I know the real truth of what happened there.
So, is it true? Was Big Boss really your father?
That's what he said. That's all I know.
And you were able to kill him, knowing that?
Yep.
How?
He wanted it. Besides, some people just need killing.
That's patricide.
Yep. That's the trauma that Mantis was talking about. The one we share in common.
Is that why you left Foxhound?
Let's just say that I needed to be alone for a while, and Alaska was the perfect place.
Snake. I didn't have a real family either. Just a big brother who put me through school. We weren't even blood related, and he was much older than me.
Where is he?
He's dead.
I'm sorry.
Snake, is there a woman in your life?
After you've been through as many wars as me, it's hard to trust anyone.
Friends?
Roy Campbell.
You're still calling me friend?
Is that it?
No. There was another. Frank Yeager.
What?
Big Boss's most trusted lieutenant, and the only member of Foxhound ever to receive the code name Fox. Gray Fox.
I learned a lot from him.
But didn't you try to kill each other?
It's true. We did, in Zanzibar. But it was nothing personal. We were just professionals on opposite sides, that's all.
And you still call yourself friends?
Hard to believe. War is no reason to end a friendship.
That's insane.
I first met him on the battlefield. He was being held a prisoner of outer heaven, but he didn't look like a prisoner to me. He was always so cool and precise. I was still green, and he showed me the ropes.
You knew him well?
No. We never talked about our personal lives. Sort of an unwritten rule. The next time I saw him on the battlefield, we were enemies. We were fighting barehanded in a minefield. I know it sounds strange to most people, but we were just two soldiers doing our jobs. It's like a sport.
Men and their games. You're like wild animals.
You're right. We are animals.
So if you were friends, then how do you explain the ninja's behavior?
I don't know.
It's your genes. They make you predisposed towards violence.
You really like talking about genes, Naomi. Why did you get into genetic research anyway?
I never knew who my parents were, or even what they looked like. I guess I got into genetics because I wanted to figure out why I am the way I am.
So you studied about DNA?
Yeah. I thought if I studied my genetic structure, I'd find out who I really was. I thought that by analyzing a person's genetic information, I could retrieve the blank spots in that person's memory.
Memory is stored in DNA?
We're not sure, but we know that a person's genetic fate is determined just by the sequence of the 4 bases in their DNA.
So what about my fate? You know my DNA sequence, don't you?
Your fate? I'm sorry, I have no idea.
Of course not. You're a scientist, not a fortune teller.
So yeah. Very important codec call, just in the context of everything.
Normally, when a soldier is taken prisoner, he should only give up the big 4. That's name, rank, serial number, and date of birth. But you're not any old soldier, Snake. I don't want you to tell them anything. Fortunately, you're strong enough to resist.
All we can really do is keep waiting for Otacon.
Oh, my stomach! Oh, damn it!
Hey, I'm here.
Where?
It's me.
Otacon.
Wow, they even capture you.
Hurry, get me out of here.
Let me go. That hurts.
Hurry up!
Is that how you ask a guy a favor? Let me go. Jeez, it's like an animal's cage. Oh, what a smell.
Because of him.
Yeah, it's the Derpa Chief.
You don't hurry up and get me out of here, I'll be laying next to him.
Those bastards. This lock won't open with a security card. You need a key like the soldiers carry.
So what are you doing here, then?
I thought you might be hungry. If you need more food, I can bring some more later. Also, I got you this level 6 card. It'll get you out of that torture room. Here, take this, too.
What's this?
It's a handkerchief. I got it from Sniper Wolf.
Why?
I don't know why, but she's nice to me.
Sounds like Stockholm Syndrome to me.
I was taking care of the dogs here. After the terrorists took over, they were planning to shoot all the dogs. But Sniper Wolf stopped them. She even let me feed them when I asked. She likes dogs. She must be a good person. Please don't hurt her.
Wake up, you idiot. She's the one who shot Meryl.
Well, that's all I can do.
They're planning to launch a nuke. I've got to stop them.
Then you have to get past the communications tower.
First, you have to get me out of here.
Come on, I'm trying my best.
That guard's got the key. You'll have to take him out.
Give me a break. I'm no soldier. I can't take anybody out.
You have to.
I'll be killed. Oh, jeez. He's coming back. See you later.
Wait.
So, Otacon gave us a level 6 card, a single ration, handkerchief, and a thing of ketchup. Italian tomato-based food I guess, sure. And it seems like Otacon maybe has kind of a relationship with Sniper Wolf, so that's interesting.
The ketchup. You might be able to trick the guard if you use it right.
Snake, why don't you use the ketchup and pretend that you're dead?
Oh, that's true.
That Coleman's knocked me out, but it doesn't even work. I'm so sleepy. Maybe if I walk a little.
I fucked up. Man.
Snake, it's showtime. Ocelot wants you.
Can I reload my last save? When did I last save? I forget. Ugh. Here, I'll just do it again.
Okay, I'll tell you once more. Press the circle button repeatedly to regain your strength. When you've had enough, press the select button to submit. When your life reaches 0, the game is over. There are no continues, my friend. Okay, here we go.
Alright, one more time.
How did you like that? Shall we go again? Had enough yet? We're not finished yet. Still okay? Want me to go on? Can you take one more? You're a strong man. Well, that's enough for now, I think. You're a soldier. You should understand. You and I can't continue to live in a world like this. We need tension, conflict. The world today has become too soft. We are living in an age where true feelings are suppressed. So we're going to shake things up a bit. We'll create a world dripping with tension. A world filled with greed and suspicion, bravery and cowardice. You want the same thing that we do. Liquid Snake is the one. He is an incredible man. He is the man who can really make it happen.
Actually not sure what we do now.
Snake, that's a prison cell. You can't
Oh. I think I know what I have to do.
Not again.
I see the Otacon can bring more catch-up, actually.
That's all I can do for you, Snake.
Alright, so, yeah, we screwed up with the catch-up, is basically the short answer. But there is an alternative solution. I think I actually maybe screwed this up the first time because they don't really tell you how to use the catch-up. But... oh.
Otacon? So you're here to get me out?
Incorrect.
The ninja?
Oh! Yeah, this is what I mean about the hitboxes being janky. Alright. Level 6 card. Let's get our stuff. Which is under watch by surveillance camera. Which is really annoying, but we just go around. Get kitted back up. Very convenient. And I think we're going to stop here for now.
You caught Snake?
Good luck, Snake.